I need you to sit down for this one, because what I'm about to say is bigger than just a rumor. It's bigger than just a headline. We're talking about a potential NFL earthquake here. Tyreek Hill is on the verge of reuniting with Patrick Mahomes. That's right, Tyreek Hill is coming back. The wait might finally be over. The moment we never thought we'd see again, it's right there on the horizon. And I don't say this lightly, the entire NFL just got put on notice. Because when the cheetah reunites with 15, the league shifts. The balance of power, it tilts. And Kansas City, we're about to start a whole new chapter in this dynasty. Let me take you back for a second. When Hill and Mahomes were together, it wasn't just football, it was art. It was poetry in motion. You never knew what was coming, and defenses couldn't react fast enough, even if they did. One broken play could go for 75 yards, one misstep, and Tyreek was gone. The chemistry between those two wasn't just rare, it was historic. So, please take 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your support. Now, imagine bringing that back. But this time, with even more weapons around them. Travis Kelce still dominating the middle. Hollywood Brown on the outside. Xavier Worthy ready to explode. And then there's Rashee Rice, DeAndre Hopkins. These aren't just skill guys. These are nuclear options. And you're giving all that firepower to Patrick freaking Mahomes. This 2025 Chiefs offense? It's not just loaded. It's terrifying. And that brings me to the point that a lot of people miss. Everybody wants to talk about Mahomes, and don't get me wrong, he deserves it. He's a generational quarterback. He's the magician, the face, the guy that makes the impossible feel routine. But listen, if you think this dynasty lives and dies by Mahomes alone, you've completely missed what's actually going on in Kansas City. Because behind the scenes, there's a machine running this thing. A system, a structure, a culture that's been built brick by brick over the years. And it all starts with the man pulling the strings behind the scenes, General Manager Brett Veach. Let's talk about this guy for a second. Veach isn't just picking names off a draft board. He's not out here taking wild shots in the dark. Every move he makes, it's intentional. It's calculated. It's part of a long-term vision. Let me give you some names. Josh Simmons. This dude is a wall on the offensive line. Over 1,000 college pass protection snaps, only 5 sacks allowed. That's not a stat, that's a statement. That's how you protect your franchise quarterback, by giving him a fortress. Now flip it over to the defense. Omar Normanlot, Ashton Gillotte. These aren't just rookies, they're weapons. These are edge rushers who can bend the line of scrimmage, force quarterbacks off their rhythm, and take over games from the trenches. Their true pass set grades are elite. They don't just pressure, they dominate. And that changes the way offenses have to play us. And that's what makes Veach special. He's not just drafting athletes. He's drafting culture, leaders, field generals, guys who can step into big-time moments and play like seasoned vets. He's building an army, a unit, a brotherhood that plays with heart, with grit, and with championship DNA. And we're not even done yet. Because while everyone's talking about flashy signings, Veach is out here making smart ones. Guys like Marquise Hollywood Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, they're not just there for the highlight reel. They're there because they fit. Speed, experience, route precision. These are guys who know how to create separation, find the soft spots in a zone, and turn 5-yard catches into game changers. And that's just offense. On defense, we've got rangy, explosive athletes that give coordinators nightmares. Our secondary is fast, physical, and disciplined. The linebackers, sideline to sideline. The pass rush, coming from all angles. But it's not just the roster. It's the leadership. Andy Reid, man, this guy is the rock. He's the architect of one of the most versatile, explosive offenses in league history. And he's still finding new ways to evolve. His creativity, endless. His ability to connect with players and develop talent, second to none. And then you've got Steve Spagnuolo, our defensive coordinator. This guy never gets the love he deserves. While the offense is busy lighting up the scoreboard, Spags is dialing up pressure, disguising coverages, and building units that finish games. This defense doesn't just exist, it imposes its will. Fourth quarter leads? Safe. Why? Because we've got a unit that thrives under pressure. So let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. What do you have when you combine the best quarterback in the world, a deep and dangerous supporting cast, one of the smartest front offices in football, and a coaching staff with rings, experience, and innovation? You get a machine. One that's not just built to win. It's built to last. That's why the Chiefs don't rebuild. We reload. Every draft, every trade, every offseason move. It's part of a bigger plan. This team isn't flying by the seat of its pants. It's a powerhouse that runs on vision, execution, and an obsession with excellence. Look, 2 Super Bowls in 3 years doesn't happen by chance. That's not a lucky stretch. That's a dynasty in motion. And as we head into the 2025 season, the fire is still burning, maybe even hotter than before. We're not playing to silence the doubters anymore. We're playing to make sure no one ever forgets this era. We're building a legacy that can't be replicated. So, when you watch the Chiefs this season, don't just watch Mahomes. Watch the blocking. Watch the routes. Watch the adjustments. Watch the machine in action. This is more than a team. It's a standard. It's what every other franchise is trying to catch. And now, with Tyreek Hill potentially coming back, it's game over for a lot of teams out there. That's not just another receiver. That's a lightning bolt in cleats. That's a cheat code. And putting him back in this system, with this quarterback, this coaching staff, this level of chemistry, we're talking fireworks. We're talking nightmare fuel for defenses. We're talking about a team that could go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. So, let me hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are we about to witness another championship run? Are the Chiefs about to become even better than we've ever seen? Smash that like button if you believe in the dynasty. Hit subscribe if you're riding with the kingdom. And share this video with every Chiefs fan you know, because this isn't just a hype piece. This is the truth. This is what's really happening behind the scenes in Kansas City. Thanks for sticking with me. And trust me, this season, it's going to be special. Let's run it back. See you in the next one.